everyone! It's Hexi here. Today we're back at the Cyclops system in another Gundam Seed mission. Today I'm bringing Providence and Justice again. I'll be using Freedom Gundam. Now the thing about this version of the mission is that there are lots of chests hidden in the nooks and crannies that you need to find. I'll point them all out for you, so don't worry. It's important to get on top of this block because otherwise you might wind up hitting the wall while trying to shoot that enemy on the high ground. Here's the first chest tucked in this corner. The Freedom's railguns only have 3 shots, and the over-the-shoulder lasers only have 1, so it has rather limited ammo and a long reload rate, but it does high damage. So, as long as you land your shots, you shouldn't have any problem taking out the enemies, but it will punish you if you miss, so make sure you aim well. Blow up this wall here for extra chests behind it. Gotta collect that money so you can upgrade your mobile suits. Now these enemies here are distracting you and making you want to go right. But if you go left, there's an extra chest hidden in this corner. Watch out for these green crates though, they're explosive too. Now there's an enemy ambush waiting for you right here. But as long as you're aware of your surroundings and watch the mini-map, you should have no problem locating them before they can jump you. And here's yet another hidden chest in this corner. You have to defeat these 2 enemies before you can take on the ambush behind this door. Watch out, there are a lot of guys here, but there are also explosive crates all over the place. I really like the Freedom's heavy attack because it keeps you mobile, allowing you to leap into the air and out of the harm of potential enemy melee attacks. The Archangel's retreating. You're gonna have to cover its retreat by taking out the enemies that are attacking it. Don't let them gang up on it, or else they'll kill it with 1,000 paper cuts. It has a lot of health though, so unless you completely ignore the enemies, it has a tendency to be just fine. These submarines fire missiles, and those do extra damage to the Archangel, so these are high priority targets. There's another one. Meanwhile, enemies keep jumping down from the cliff, so just keep track of where they are. Here's the part from the anime where Kira first gets the Freedom Gundam. At this point, things are on easy now that we have a second Freedom. He'll help you wipe up some of these cliff enemies, which is good because more are spawning up ahead. So we better catch up with the Archangel. Here they come, and there's a bunch of them. For the most part though, there's nothing particularly powerful here, so I didn't wind up using my spa at all. More submarines rise up here. There's this one at the end of the level, and then there's one off to the side. First though, deal with the immediate threat of these enemies ganging up on the Archangel. And then mop up this guy. He shouldn't be a problem at this point. The mission's pretty much done. And that's it. Pretty easy mission, right? Now we're back at the 08MS mission. Team mission. I've got Gundam ground type and the Norse Packard Goof coming along with me. I'll be using Easy 8 and so will the NPC, so this'll be interesting. Easy 8 has a pretty good heavy attack too, where it slams the sniper rifle on the enemy's head. It has a machine gun, a bazooka, and the sniper rifle. The sniper rifle makes a little AoE attack that has a big explosion radius. Meanwhile, the bazooka is good for doing damage to single targets, or if you can get them tightly bunched, you might be able to hit two. But since once again you're limited to 3 shots on the bazooka and 1 on the sniper, you're mostly going to be relying on your machine gun and melee attacks to carry you through the level. The Zaku tanks are no problem for this mobile suit. They're generally pretty weak. Time to fight the Upsalis 3, in probably the shortest mission of this set. While the last mission didn't have a mobile armor, this one's pretty easy, even though I do get my health knocked down a few times. I just got careless this time. Just make sure whenever he flies up in the air you block, because there's a chance that he'll come down on you. Whenever he gets low and is about to charge, you also want to block. There's no way you can dodge an enemy that wide. Like that, you might get hit. Gotta be careful, babies. There's what I mean by him coming down on you. That ground slam is dangerous. As long as you block the lasers, they won't do a lot of damage to you though. You'll be safe. Now that he's stunned, you can use your spa on him. If you try and use it when he's not stunned, chances are he'll just dodge out of the way. Phase 2 is a bit more aggressive. He does this spinning laser. If you can get underneath him though, you can avoid the spinning laser entirely. He has this flame wall, which, as long as you maintain your distance, you shouldn't get hit by. And that's it. He's down. Just remember, when it looks like he's about to fire an attack, he probably is, so just block. Most of the attacks are area of effect, so they're kind of difficult to sidestep. You can try if you want to. And another one bites the dust. Now we're back at the 00 mission. Quite frankly, I don't know that much about 00. But since we already had 2 Gundam Meisters with us, I brought the other 2, and I'm gonna be using the DLC mobile suit, the Hexi Repair 4. This is the first time I'm gonna deviate from the canon, but probably not the last. Now if you go to the left at that first T, there's a hidden chest on that side with some extra enemies. Just don't let them overwhelm you, and you shouldn't lose too much health. Plus they drop healing orbs, so you're fine. Help them out with this gang romp? I don't know, barroom brawl? It's a bit of a mess, but we cleaned it up. Here we've got to take out a few enemies, and then we're at our first real impasse, because in this level, the layout can change. So make sure that you check your map so that you can get the bonus chest on the dead end. Enemies will drop in and ambush you, but as long as you are aware that they're gonna drop in at every given opportunity, you should be fine. here's a little extra money just for coming down this way. Take out those guys, and then there's another ambush. Because there's always another ambush. Oh, and I should probably talk about the Hexi for repair a little. It has Trans Am as its second sub-weapon, which just makes it turn red like that, increases its speed a little, and makes it do more damage. If you use it again after using Trans Am, you also do some sort of special slash attack. Its first sub-weapon is just a charge. Right there. You can put the charge in your melee combos to do some extra damage, and it's also great at breaking your enemy's balance meter. So if you need to throw them off and just wail on them, you can start off with a charge, use your melee combo, and when they recover, hit them with the second charge. This level's where things actually start getting hard, so I started using spas. These enemies are just stalling you, so wipe them out quickly, because the Ptolemaeus is on the other side of this mountain and it's taking damage. But while you're here, don't forget to grab this crate. It's very important for you to get all of the capital that you can. Just wipe out these enemies, and it'll start the next phase of the mission. We've got a big squad waiting for this boss, though. It's the Garazo Bring again. His erratic movements make him hard to predict. Thankfully, the ship can't be destroyed during this part of the mission, so you don't have to worry about protecting it anymore. Here comes the Riser Sword. Make sure you remember to use those ally abilities. And then here comes my spa. That knocked him down a peg. Here I go taking damage again, but it's not a big deal. Just make sure he's not looking straight at you when you go to heal. And now we just need to gang stomp him. Down he goes. That's it for the episode. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial of SD Gundam Battle Alliance. I'll see you next time. Hexi out!